Inequalities Examples 1 through 4. For example 1, we have x is less than or equal to 7. When I'm graphing, I like to put the number that we're given in the middle, or as close to the middle as I can get. So 7, 8, 9, and so on. Then going the other direction in reverse order, remember, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It's okay that 0 is not on our number line. It does not need to be. Okay. Since we have a less than or equal to, we're going to have a bracket. Since it is less than, we're also going to be going to the left of 7 towards those smaller numbers. So I'm going to put my bracket on 7 facing the left, and then shade my number line, put my arrow to show that it keeps going. When writing interval notation, our graph is very helpful. Okay, so we have our starting point over here in our smaller numbers. This is our infinity. In this case, it is negative infinity. So we'll start with a parentheses, negative infinity, comma, 7, and end with our bracket. For example 2, x is greater than 5. Again, we're going to start in the middle, 5, 6, 7. Continue up, then 4, 3, 2, 1. Since we do not have an equal sign with this, that's just greater than, we're just going to have a parenthesis. That means 5 is not part of our answer. We'll have a parenthesis facing to the right. Shade all those numbers over to the right. Put an arrow to show that it keeps going. Using my number line, I have my starting point here at 5 with a parenthesis. 5, comma, and we will be going to infinity in parentheses. For number 3, we have a compound inequality. This compound inequality goes from 5 to 12. I'm not sure I can fit 5 to 12 on here counting by ones, so I'm going to actually go by odds, and I'm just going to go 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19. If you can fit 5 and 12 on here, that's fine. It's just easier for me to kind of skip some numbers there. Make sure when you do your number line, though, the interval between each number is the same. So between 1 and 3 is 2, 3 and 5 is 2, and keeps that pattern going. So on 5, make sure you read this correctly. This is saying x is greater than 5. So if x is greater than 5, we need a parenthesis facing to the right. And then x is less than or equal to 12. So 12 is going to be halfway in between 11 and 13 there. That will be a bracket facing to the left, and we will shade in between those two items. Okay, there is no arrow because this does not keep going. So then I'm just going to take this straight off of my number line to help me with my interval. So parenthesis 5, comma, 12, and a closed bracket. For number 4, we have an OR statement. In most cases, an OR statement means our number line is going to go in opposite directions from each other. Okay, so x is less than or equal to -4, or x is greater than -1. So I'm going to go ahead, I'll put -4 kind of down here, -4, -3, 2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and keep going. Remember, on a number line, negative numbers go in reverse order. So x is less than or equal to -4. That means a bracket at -4, facing to the left. We will shade to the left and put our arrow because it keeps going. X is greater than -1. We'll have a parenthesis at -1 and shade to the right. Our interval notation is going to have two parts because we have two kind of lines here on our number line. So we'll start with our first one over here. That's at negative infinity. So parenthesis negative infinity to negative 4. It has a bracket. And then we use our union symbol. Okay, and then parenthesis negative 1 to infinity. I ran out of space there. Let me write that down here. So that would be parentheses negative infinity to negative 4, union negative 1 to infinity in that parentheses.